Now here's a quick overview of the Black Diamond product range. We have the collapsible shower tent. We have the 200 litre collapsible water storage tank. As an optional accessory, we have the extendable coil hose with the trigger nozzle. This is an optional accessory. We have the 6 litre instantaneous gas hot water system. We have the premium shower rose and hose. We have the range of Black Diamond pressure pumps. We also have a sealed lead acid battery and these amazing expandable hoses. Now I'll give you a bit more detail on all of these items. Now the last thing that I want to see when I'm camping with my mate Reese here is him having a shower with his gear off. And that's why it's important to have the Black Diamond portable fold-up shower tent. Now Reese, show us how to get this thing set up, mate. Come on mate, we haven't got 15 seconds.
Already done.
Right mate, you jump in there and have a quick wash. There you go mate, you got the soap?
Got the soap.
Brilliant.
Won't drop it.
Right, you finished?
I'm done.
All right, pop out mate, let's fold this thing up. We got places to be.
Fish to catch.
Now here at the University of Australian Direct, we'd like to teach you how to fold up one of the collapsible shower tents. We've got Professor Reese from Black Diamond, who's our expert shower tent folder. Reese, let's give us a lesson how to do this technical task, mate.
Look, you simply grab the shower tent by the bottom, bit of a bend, and it fold in on itself.
Now here we have the awesome 200 litre collapsible water storage tank. Now look at this, it collapses down, takes up absolutely no space at all. But when you need it, it pops up automatically when you fill it up with water and gives you a 200 litre storage tanks. Now, not short of features at all and a very well thought out product. One of my favourites is having this mesh screening on the top. So if you have an annex and you'd like to collect water off of the annex or any other means of collecting water, this will filter out any debris or any junk at all. A hole in the top if you want to fill it up with a hose. Another little fitting here if you'd like to pump water into the top of the tank. At the bottom of the tank you've got an on-off tap and a standard garden fitting, so you can plug a standard garden hose or fitting onto it. This can actually come out as well if you want to connect in some other way. Great little unit, and these are fantastic in conjunction with the 6 litre instantaneous hot water systems we have on the website. And if you have a look at the hot water system video, we'll show you exactly how you combine this in conjunction with a water pump to set up the perfect shower. Here we have the expandable coil hose by Black Diamond. These are a fantastic little hose. They fold down to nothing and they stretch all the way out to 10 metres, like this. It also comes included with standard tap fittings and a trigger gun. But only one, mate. Adios. Bang. The Country Comfort 6 litre a minute LP gas instantaneous hot water system. These devices are fantastic. People use them in applications as camping on the beach. They use them in conjunction with a caravan or camper trailer. You might even have a bungalow that you want to create a hot water shower for, horse floats, cooking applications. They can be used for so many things. Now included in the kit, you have obviously the gas hot water system. You have the Australian approved regulator. You have a set of batteries, and I'll show you a little bit about those in a moment. Standard tap fittings, and also a basic shower hose and rose, and a set of instructions. Here we have our range of 12 volt pressure pumps. Now there's 3 units in the range. We have a 4.3 litre per minute pump, so essentially what the rating means is that in 1 minute, on average it'll pump out 4.3 litres of water. We have the 12.5 litres per minute pump and the 17 litres per minute pump. Now these pumps are a pressure activated pump, meaning that if you have these connected and set up and plugged into your 12 volt, when you turn the tap on, the pump will recognise the pressure drop and it will start pumping. As soon as you turn that tap off, the pump will switch itself off automatically, meaning that you don't need to switch the pump on and off. The small unit here, which is our 4.3 litre pump, this is fantastic for those of you with a camper trailer or when you've got a limited supply of water. You don't want to have a pump that's too big. So this will pump 4.3 litres of water out a minute out of your storage container. Okay, very simple, just connect it to the 12 volt, water goes in one side, water pumps out the other side. The next 2 pumps have an inline water filter. Because all of the pumps in the range are self-priming, meaning that they actually pump dry, so you can have a hose that's empty, drop that into a bucket and it will pump water up. Now, just a little note there that each of these pumps has a different distance that will self-prime, and you can find that on the website. But if you're pumping out of a creek or out of slightly contaminated water, the bigger pumps have a water filter in the side here, which means that it will collect any debris and won't harm your pump. So this is a 12.5 litre pump. This is good for those of you who want to have a high pressure shower and you've got a fair bit of water to play with. Also installations into caravans, camper trailers, that kind of thing. And the Big Mama here is exactly the same. They're a 17 litre pump. Okay, once again you've got your water debris filter. Now all of these pumps have a quick release fitting, which means that you can take the water filter out or you can take any of the hoses out and then simply just connect them like this. Now this is handy if sometimes you'll find you're mounting the pump under a cupboard. You need to get the pump fitted in place. You can actually mount the pump down and you can disconnect the hoses that are connected to the units. Now if you have a look on the website, you'll see that there's specifications, dimensions, which will tell you exactly how much power these pumps draw when they're operating. It'll also tell you how far the pumps will draw and all of the technical specifications. And don't forget, you can give us a call if you've got any more questions. Thanks for watching. Now what Australian Direct's about is finding simple and effective products that are exciting, such as this little expander hose. I've never seen anything like it. What it is a hose that shrinks down. I can fit the whole thing in my hand and weighs only 400 grams when it's empty, and will expand right out when it's connected to a water supply. The pressure will actually expand the hose. So you've got a couple of fittings on the end. Now depending on your situation, you'll need to get a couple of little fittings for Bunnings to make it fit with whatever you're doing. But I'm going to give you an example of how to use the expander hose and how it works. Now when you open the box, the expander hose comes with a male and female 3/4 inch fitting, and any of the standard tap fittings that you'll find at Bunnings or around the house will connect to these. In this case, not included, I'm going to connect the male fitting. And to the other end I'm going to connect a trigger gun. Now I'm going to connect it up to a hose and show you how this tiny piece of hose will extend all the way out for you. Now watch it expand. It's like a giant growing worm. Once it's expanded completely, you can see exactly how far this hose will extend. Look at that. Now another interesting feature about this hose is it's unkinkable. Now watch this, I'm going to turn the hose on and I'm going to start to kink the hose. Look at this. Doesn't matter how many times I kink it, still works. Look at this. But that was just me letting go of the trigger. Look at that. The expander hose. Get them quick, they're going to sell out fast.